Hello, my name is Dr. Gary Barrow, and I've been asked to say a few words about a class I'm teaching for OLLI in November. The class is 6 from the natural state, Arkansas musicians who made a contribution to the history of music in America. The two first musicians that would always come to mind probably would be Johnny Cash and Glenn Miller, and we'll spend a great deal of time looking into their lives and music. But there are a number of others that were less familiar to me, and maybe the case with you. Jimmy Driftwood from Timbo was prominent in the 1950s as a folk musician, and you might remember his ballad from 1958 that was on the top of the charts, I think, for 10 weeks, the Ballad of New Orleans. Louis Jordan was a saxophone player at the tail end of the swing era and almost single-handedly invented a new type of music called jump swing, which became something we know as R&B or rhythm and blues. Levon Helm is considered maybe the greatest rock and roll drummer of all time, certainly one of them. He hails from Turkey Scratch, Arkansas, and of course you can't make up a name like Turkey Scratch. And his most prominent role was as drummer with the band. And lastly, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, who was from Cotton Plant, Arkansas. Sister Rosetta Tharpe was one of the key figures in the popularization of gospel music, and later on became known as the godmother of rock and roll. This OLLI class will be at the OLLI Classroom at Drake Field, 2 Tuesdays in November, November 2nd and November 9th. And the class time is 10 o'clock in the morning until noon. If you have a hankering to learn more about Arkansas musicians, I hope you'll join us at that time.